Ladies and gentlemen, and friends beyond the binary, welcome to Being Trans. I am Amanda Bonanza. Next to me is Lilith Elektra, and below us there at the bottom is new resident of Tasmania, Emily Kailyn. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
What's going on? Emily, tell us all about Tasmania. What's different?
A lot of things. One of the things that they like to do is they like to shorten everything. So we went to the Salvation Army thrift shop yesterday for some very exciting things, which I'll tell you in a second. But that place is called Salvos. They like to shorten everything. A shopping cart is a trolley.
Yeah, that
Let's see what
tracks.
else. Lots of little things are different. It's very similar. I'm in a beachy community, very similar to where I lived before. Yeah, there's lots of little differences like that. Yesterday was a big shopping day. We started at Salvo's and bought our wedding dresses.
Ooh.
I went for it. I went for the strapless dress. I don't have the boobs for it. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I can't wait to show you all pictures. But then took a 30-minute bus ride north and went all over and shopped like crazy. The most fun one, as far as like the subtle differences between America and Australia, we went to TK Maxx with two X's, exact same logo, but with a K instead of a J, exact same layout of the store, exact same things inside the store, all the branding exactly the same, just TK Maxx instead of TJ Maxx. So yeah, a lot of little differences here. We have Target. It's not the same Target, but it's very closely branded and very similar in their offerings. We have Big W, which is the equivalent of Walmart. And so it seems that we have all of the stores. We have a place called Spotlight, which is the same as Bed Bath and Beyond. Again, same layout, same, like everything's bright white. You got the Rite Aid style lighting. It's just like it all feels like home, but just different. Sort of like I've gone through the looking glass and things are the same, but not a little bit. It's just this weird like dream version of America. Of
I mean,
course, the big difference is when you cross the street, making sure you don't get killed by a car by looking the wrong way. That's
so they do drive on the left in Australia. Then I wasn't
yeah,
sure about that. So yeah,
I got a question. I got a question. Them
yeah.
turlets flush backwards. Them turlets flush backwards
yeah,
down
they
there.
do.
I have not seen a spinny bowl toilet. We have the ones where like front and back it shoots in and just kind of
Oh
goes down.
man. They
So
trying
yeah,
to
we don't
pull
have
the wool over your eyes with them turlets.
yeah, yeah. I haven't seen a.
They trying to
I
make
guess
you feel like you're not in the upside down. All right. Conspiracy
I'm trying to
theory time.
remember now.
It's
I think
conspiracy
mine
Lilith.
flowed. I think mine at home flowed counterclockwise. So I guess we're looking for clockwise here. I'll have to keep my eyes open.
So my
I
question
will
to
be your
you
correspondent for that.
is: are you completely disoriented because the stars in the sky are completely different because you're in the southern hemisphere? You're
Did you
completely lost your bearing, and like all the compasses point to south.
did you
And
crash your galleon
So
trying to
here's the thing.
celestially navigate through the South Seas?
So here's the fun thing. I'm still on America time because Charlotte, um, Charlotte's job requires her to get up very early in the morning. So that's why the long distance relationship worked so well, is our hours, even though we were 5 hours apart for most of the year, it worked perfectly because when I was getting up, she was getting up because she gets up somewhere around 3 a.m. So I wake up at 8, I text her, she's right there, boom. I'm ready for bed, she's ready for bed. It was great. What that means over here is we wake up around 2 or 3 a.m. So while it's dark and I would be able to see stars, I'm not fucking going outside. Are you kidding me? By the time I wake up and I get out of the house, it's light, and then we go to bed at like 5 or 6 p.m. So I have not gotten out to actually see stars yet. I'm sure it will be different. So the main disorientation right now is waking up, and the first 4 hours of the day are pitch black.
Yeah, that's a night. I did a job where I definitely, when I drove a school bus, I had to be up at like 3 a.m. and like you just, that's what you just had to do. And like it was exactly that. It's like the first 3 hours, 3, 4 hours of the day are just you're getting up at night. And at first it really sucks, but like after a while I just kind of got used to it. I never fully got used to it, but I didn't mind it after a bit. But like it is disorienting because it's like we're kind of trained to like wake up with the dawn. Like I even
Yeah.
like now today, like I got up, like I noticed that even in California, like the light came a little earlier today because I was like up and like it was like dawn. So I got up. And then I went out and I was like, okay, it's probably like around 7, So, and it was like 6. It was like an hour earlier than I'm used to it being. I was like, oh, okay, that's noticeably different now. But like, yeah, it's just
Well,
it is a disorienting thing, but it gets better.
well, and the thing is, I am not a morning person. Like, I could not in America get up this early. Like, I would be a destroyed zombie. But because I was already primed for this, like, I just get tired at that time when I wake up. So the thing is, I've been waking up at 3 a.m. By like yeah, by like 6 a.m. I'm ready for lunch, and I grab a beer. In America, when I like get up super early and I grab a beer at like, you know, 8 a.m., it tastes gross. And out here, I'm up, it's not even light out yet, and I'm grabbing a beer and it's fine. It tastes perfect because I'm eating it with my food. It's a little bit of a weird sort of situation, but the math checks out. And it's just the fact that I have not changed my schedule. I've just stayed on the America schedule, which just happens to be Charlotte's Australia schedule. So it's working out great. Just got to figure out that, yes, if I want to see stars, I have to get my ass out, put on my new UGG boots, which I'll show you in just a second. I just grabbed, and head out the door for some stars. So Charlotte had told me that for my birthday, which is a month from now, that she would get me UGG boots. Well, we went yesterday to get them, and I'm like, UGG boots, it's a whole trend in America, like especially like what in the aughts, it was
I was
super
gonna say
huge, and
that
it
the
was like,
trend sounds about 20 years old to me, but yeah.
yeah, yeah, but it was a whole thing, and everybody had Uggs, and it was just like, I don't know,
It's still a thing. I still see
they were,
them.
yeah, oh yeah, you still see them around a lot, but they were definitely the Crocs of the aughts. Um, and so I was like, I understand that I'm going to need them because the winter is going to be
They
colder
were
here. They're going to
they
keep
were the
my feet
toe
warm.
shoes of the 70s.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, but I just wasn't, I know they're going to be utilitarian, but I wasn't very excited about them until we got to the market and I saw that they had purple ones with the purple fuzzy inside, and I got really excited. So I have
Nice.
purple Uggs, and I love them. I'm so excited for it to get cold now, so I can wear them all the time.
That's wonderful. I love
It
it.
was a it was a pretty funny change. She's like, "Oh, let's go get your Uggs," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, yeah, that's what you want to buy me, and that's fine, or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, they
Your
have
eyes lit up and
purple
you fell in
ones."
love. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy for you, Emily. So two of you have escaped the United States hellscape. I'm
Two
still
down, two to
working
go.
on it. I'm still trapped here. Speaking of which, tell your friends, anyone out there, like I am looking for a spouse and to get me out. I will consider all comers. Gender doesn't matter. I'm still willing. If you know anyone wants to marry me, just let me know. Get in touch. Get me out of the US. Well, if you look quizzical,
No, I'm fine.
nah, you're fine. You're fine with that.
Yeah, I was just wondering how did you and Christopher Walken or Christoph Waltz ever get together and
No, we
follow
haven't.
through on last
We
week's
went on our
episode?
date in Las Vegas, and he is a. I would marry Christoph Waltz, but he didn't want to marry me.
Oh,
He was a bit too he took me to a lovely time at the Hard Rock Cafe, and I got the young Angus
I
beef
love,
burger.
love the idea that Christoph Waltz would take you to like a themed chain restaurant.
Well, it was paid for by the game
Applebee's.
show.
We could go to Applebee's and get riblets.
I want
More
my baby
riblets
back,
for the
baby
table,
back, baby
ma'am.
back. Can you do? Lilith, real quick. Can you do in Christoph's voice? I want my baby back, baby
Sure,
back,
sure.
baby back.
Oh, I want my baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. And then for dessert, we'll go to the Outback Steakhouse for a bloomin' onion.
So before I left, Amanda and I did get a chance. We were chatting a little bit about the show last week, and we have your next contestant number 2. I don't know if you want to talk about it on stream, Amanda, or if you just want to do it and surprise everybody.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Remember we figured out who we should do as contestant number 2 the next time we do that game show?
No, I don't remember anything about this. Like, I blocked this out of my mind.
Showed us you showed us a video of someone talking about how stupid chickens are.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That was so I'm gonna let you I know what you're talking about, but I'll let you do the thing that you're getting at there.
Yeah. So next time on the dating game, with of course the spelling change to cleverly include AI, because it's an AI generated game show. We will of course have cousin Vinny or Brooklyn Vinny returning, because he has yet to find love on the show. And then our big celebrity get will be Werner Herzog.
I think it's like telling people who's gonna be on it, kind of like it's like defeats the purpose.
I also feel like y'all have to understand how doing an impersonation works. Like, y'all can't just say Werner Herzog and like I can do a Werner Herzog impersonation.
Dance monkey dance, dance monkey dance.
I do it quite good, Werner Herzog. Actually,
do a very good
it is
Werner
astounding
Herzog.
how like you cannot actually do a Werner
Yes.
Herzog when it is probably the easiest thing you could possibly do. And I don't understand.
I saw one of my favorite things of all time that I saw was an improv show with three dudes who all did Werner Herzog impersonations. And then they would take turns acting in Werner Herzog, like made up documentaries on the spot. And to edit it, the other person would come in as Werner Herzog and make a little Werner Herzog commentary on what we just watched. And then at the end, they would all walk in a circle and have like, they'd all continue each other's monologue, wrapping up everything we learned watching the show that week. And so, yeah, you know what? I will work on it. Yeah, I can do a Werner Herzog, or I could surprise you.
That's what I want. I want the surprise, because we did enjoy a Werner Herzog. There is a YouTube video that I do recommend to anyone that wants to watch it. It's just Werner Herzog on chickens, and that's all you need to know. Go ahead and type that into YouTube, and it'll be the first thing that pops up. It's worth watching if you like to know what Werner Herzog thinks about chickens. That'll let you know. And it's a delightful view. It's very short, very brief, gets right to the point.
Oh yeah, and absolutely worth it. Yeah, and just in watching it, just totally sounded like something that considering how well you did the Christoph Waltz, the Werner Herzog would be right in your wheelhouse. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. So give it a thought. Like, give it a thought. We also have a really fun segment for coming up in a couple episodes that I will tease about how to rave safely. That will be very fun. So we've got some good things coming up for y'all.
Coming down the pike, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, should we do our segment?
This would have been a really good lead into the segment if we weren't 15 minutes early. So I'm gonna blame the fact that I'm on Australian time and I don't know time anymore. I don't know the conversion. I'm trying to figure out miles versus kilometers, dollars versus Australian dollars. So those are things. Oh, Celsius versus Fahrenheit. That's very difficult still. But the grocery store is actually the hardest, because you're not converting the dollars. You're not converting the weight. You're converting both at the same time. So it's Australian dollars per kilogram versus dollars per pound. So I look at the price of meat and I go, cool. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. It's just it just is. So
I was at the store one time and I passed on tomatoes because I thought they were too expensive. I was like, oh well, that's X per pound. And then I got home, I was like, actually, that would have been 2 pounds of
2+
tomatoes for that
kilograms
price.
is more, a kilogram is
little
more than 2 pounds.
I know, but I mean, this was really just wasn't a thesis on how much kilograms are to pounds. I was just talking about
sorry
it
was accurate. Sorry, I was trying to like be accurate about numbers. We're talking about conversion. I'm like, sorry, I'm just trying to get.
And actually, when we moved here, they were having some problems with the harvest, and like everything was made more expensive. And now like tomatoes and potatoes and beans, greens, and onions are all like back to regular. Thank you. Are all back to like good prices. So, excuse me, we're recording. I'm just kidding.
You don't have your on-air sign? I need to get that. That's the main thing I need to get for Australia is my on-air sign.
It's fine. I know you didn't. I'm just good.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about the differences between America and Australia. We talked about the conversion, which is gonna screw me up for months. That's gonna take a long time for me to understand this. It is.
I don't think it is gonna take very long.
Okay.
You're just gonna be in the middle of the store drooling with your eyes crossed, like
yeah, I can't do it. I'm just be crying in a puddle on the floor. I can't understand how much tomatoes are.
I this gal here, she's wigging out right in the middle here of
the big W.
The big W.
She's in the big W.
The thing that blew my mind yesterday the most, I think, was a celery stalk, a bunch of celery in America. It's about this long. I'd say probably what's that? About a 1.25 foot, maybe a 1.5 foot.
Yeah.
And it's about yay big around. Okay.
Yeah.
In Australia, celery looks exactly the same, except it's scaled up, and it's like
bigger.
This long.
It's like
significantly bigger.
Yeah.
And it's like this big around. It's just like I said, it doesn't look any different. It's just giant size.
It's primal
and I'm like,
celery.
Holy shit. Because celery, like you put a little peanut butter on it, just a little sort of nibble. This is like
I would like to just for myself, I do not put anything on celery, would never eat it. But back to your story.
I love celery. I love it so much. I think it's one of the most delicious things you can put in your mouth.
Celery is just good and it's simple.
What are you talking about? It doesn't taste like anything.
It tastes like celery, and celery is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have it's not like it doesn't have the savory umami of a slice of fucking pepperoni pizza, but like it has a flavor. Like, it's not like I'm eating air. Because if it didn't have a flavor, you wouldn't hate it.
Everybody put in chat, what is your favorite thing to put on celery? I would say that like just when I'm quick, just grabbing something really quick. Salt. Ooh, Lowry's seasoning salt is good. Just a little bit of salt on there.
The coffee grounds is I'm putting them in the garbage because that's where I keep my celery.
You don't even save it for like stock.
No, I'm like, why do we even buy this? What is this even in the house? I don't even like this. Oh well. I do have a
pot, and they makes great stock for.
My stock pot is full of onions and garlic and carrots and chicken.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty reliable too. I do all that stuff too.
Yeah, all right.
It's like every vegetable scrap, but not broccoli. We know that, right? Not broccoli. Don't ever put broccoli in your stock because it'll make it bitter.
Better than what?
Bitter.
Bit who? I can do
this is good stuff.
I didn't even know.
Who is on first? Because I want to know.
So we've got peanut butter, of course. Charlotte says, what about tahini?
Tahini? Well, it sounds like it would be really good, actually. I would use tahini for anything.
Tahini.
Hummus is great.
Ranch? I don't know that I've ever
ranch is my go-to.
Yeah. Ranch. Yeah. I only do ranch on celery when it's in a veggie tray. If I'm just grabbing celery out of the fridge, I never do ranch. Celery, yeah.
You just take 2 pieces of celery and make a straw and just like put it in the ranch bottle. Just
I have a crude
Mm.
joke
Mm.
regarding
Mm.
ranch, kind of. You want to hear a terrible, tasteless joke?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
How to get an American girl to suck your dick?
How?
Dip it in
ranch
ranch.
dressing.
Dip it in ranch. Cool.
I mean, it kind of defeats the
Cool.
joke where you're like, I got a joke about ranch dressing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't fuck it up. I realized that, but it's like, it's just like,
There was no way to get to that punchline without everyone knowing, because it's just like we'd been talking about ranch. There was no way to make that work.
I've got a great joke where the punchline is, orange, you're glad I didn't say banana. Do you want to hear it?
I would like to hear that joke. How is that? That sounds like it's got real legs.
Oh, I know a joke about a guy from Nantucket. Mm. Actually, I don't honestly know that joke. I don't know how it goes. I think it's a joke about the joke, but I don't know that the joke.
I think it's a limerick.
It's a limerick
Oh.
about a man from Nantucket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
who had something that could rhyme with Nantucket. And then there's two other lines with different rhymes. And then the last line rhymes with Nantucket.
that was astonishingly a good description of a limerick.
There you go.
I really enjoyed that, actually. Like, I appreciated all of that. That is like a
for those of you who tuned in last week, you got the amazing show with Christoph Waltz on our dating game show, and today you're seeing another top-notch show from the Being Trans crew. Just, we're on it today. Happy Easter! Cheers.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm in Sunday.
It is Easter for you, yeah, because you're in Sunday already. That's right. He is risen.
Oh, Jesus is already alive here.
He is risen indeed.
Yeah.
We've already found out. Spoiler alert, he's alive.
So yeah, when does Jesus rise? Whenever it's Sunday for you. So like for me it's today. He's up there, but not until tomorrow for you.
Yeah, it's different. It's different just because, like, I guess, I don't know. I don't think we're going on Palestine, Jerusalem time. Is that where he was crucified? No, because he was crucified on Calvary. So like, it'd be Calvary time.
Mm.
I'll take your
word. I don't know that
what you're talking about right
That's now. Like that's the myth. I mean, it's all myth, but like, I mean, Calvary is. That's why I feel like you'll see Calvary. Like, it's a name that you see. Like, that's where the Roman crucifix fields was in Calvary. But sorry, that's what it is. It's like, that's what
this is a great show. This is a great show. We are on it today. Ooh, great show. Great show. Awesome job.
I think so. Do we want to play our new game?
I think we need to cut and run and try and do something funny.
Get away from the Jesus.
Oh, this isn't going to be funny at all. This is pretty much like one step above educational.
Okay.
This is our new segment, because we all know that I'm somewhere in the world.
She's somewhere. We don't know where.
I'm somewhere.
We don't know where.
And this show is called Boom Dan Boom Dan. Where in the world is Lilith Elektra? And that's it. That's the theme song. And basically, I've got 10 clues about where I am, and y'all can guess. And my main fear is I'm going to put the picture background up, and someone's going to know immediately who it is, and then that's going to be it.
So, my question is, do we get to like to make this an actual more fun thing? Do we get to like ask questions?